According to recent data, finance teams spend over 120 hours per quarter preparing board reports. That's 3 full work weeks, just to build a presentation that gets skimmed in 20 minutes. I do it in 2 hours, every quarter, without a team of analysts. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how. The 6-section framework, the 2-hour workflow, and the template trick that eliminates 60% of the work before you even start. This is the Faceless CFO. If you watched the last video on the 5 KPIs every CFO tracks, several of you asked, how do you actually present these to a board? In the next few minutes, you'll get the framework, the workflow, a real example, the mistakes to avoid, and the one trick that gets your deck approved faster. Let's build it. Every board deck I build follows the same 6 sections, 10 to 15 slides total, no more, no less. Executive summary, 1 to 2 slides. This is bottom line up front. If a board member reads nothing else, this slide tells them everything. Financial performance, 3 to 5 slides. P&L, cash, balance sheet, and budget versus actual with commentary. Operational KPIs, 2 to 3 slides. Cash runway, DSO, gross margin, EBITDA margin, revenue growth. Strategic updates. What changed since last meeting? Risks and issues. What could go wrong? And what you're doing about it. Forward look and asks. Priorities. And what you need from the board. Never leave a board meeting without a clear ask. Here's how I do it in 2 hours. Hour 1 is data. First 30 minutes, pull numbers. P&L, cash, KPIs. Then the template trick. I paste everything into a single input sheet. And 60% of the slides auto-update. Charts, KPIs, variance tables, all done instantly. Next 30 minutes. Review the numbers. Flag the top 3 variances. Write 1 sentence for each. That's hour 1 done. Hour 2 is narrative. First 20 minutes, write the executive summary. 3 to 5 bullets. Performance, changes, risks, and the ask. Next 20 minutes, strategic updates and risks. Top 3 initiatives and top risks. Final 20 minutes. Review everything. Check numbers. Read it like a board member. Then send it. 48 hours before the meeting, not the night before. 48 hours. Now let me show you a real example. Slide 1. Executive summary. Revenue $900,000, up 24.5%. EBITDA margin 17.2%, slightly down. Cash runway 16 months. DSO rising to 48 days. And the ask. Approve $120,000 for AR automation. Notice the ask is on slide 1, not buried later. Next slides. Financials, revenue beat budget, but COGS came in higher, so margin dropped. Cash declined from $3.2 million to $2.4 million. Runway 16 months, amber. Then variance analysis, top 5 differences, each explained in 1 sentence. Numbers without context are useless. Commentary is what makes you a CFO. KPI slide, 5 metrics. Traffic lights, trend lines, 3 ambers, 2 greens. Rule of 40 at 41.7. 1 glance. The board understands the business. Strategic updates, 3 initiatives, clear status, 1 action each. Risk slide. This is where trust is built. Not everything is fine, but here is what could go wrong, and what we're doing about it. Final section. Forward look and asks. 3 priorities, and 3 specific asks. Approve the automation budget. Authorize a COGS audit. Adjust hiring plan. Clear asks, get clear answers. Now, 5 mistakes to avoid. Building from scratch every quarter. Use a template, including too much data. Focus on insights. Bearing the recommendation. Put it on slide 1. No variance explanation. Always explain why. And forgetting the ask. If you don't ask, you don't get. Final piece, the pre-wire secret. The best board meetings are won before you enter the room. Send the deck 48 hours early. Call your toughest board member. Ask one question. What would make you say no? This surfaces objections, builds alignment, and turns resistance into support. Pre-wired decks get approved in around 12 minutes. Without it, 45 minutes or delayed decisions. One phone call, 12 minutes to approval. I've included a free board deck template and input sheet in the description. 6 sections. 2 hours, 1 template. Pre-wire early. Send early. And your board meetings become faster, clearer, and decision-focused. If this helped, subscribe and tell me. What's the hardest part of your board prep? Next video, cash flow versus profit. The concept most CEOs get wrong. See you there.